segment as entertainment, and today purposely I came to teach. Yes, I came to teach a musician out there who really wants to make money from their music. Today I don't have stories, yes, just strictly teaching because it's very, very important. It really saddens me concerning our industry in Uganda that so many people actually don't earn from their music. There, we have our musicians that are really starving, and despite the COVID-19 which really came up and hit the sector really very badly, so many musicians are really so stranded. Why? It's because we are so just much used to the traditional ways of making money through the music, and that's doing concerts and adverts perhaps, which is okay. But still, supposing you don't get the adverts, supposing you don't get the endorsements, what other ways are you going to make your money? And today we are going to study about music distribution. It's a very wide topic. Every Friday I'll be having episode series whereby we are going to be doing so that you can decide what is the best platform for you to distribute your music, because I'm going to be discussing about the music distribution platforms just to enable you have a wide choice. So to start, music distribution, first of all, let's ask ourselves, what is music distribution? Actually, if possible, get a pen and paper, write. I'm coming to teach. Okay, what is music distribution? Music distribution is the link between your finished record and your future fans. So that linkage between your fans and your records. Because remember, one thing you need to realize is that when you make the music, basically you're making it for the fans. So it's very important. It matters what you bring out to the fans. And remember, there is this concept in music that says you don't do what you want, you do what the fans want, because you're doing it for them, you're not doing it for you. So it's that linkage between your finished record and your future fans. That's how we can define music distribution. Distribution is a crucial part of music promotion. Brick and mortar music distributors used to be the only way for record labels and independent artists to get their records in the hands of the listeners. So we are just talking about the past times, you know, before now the current times whereby you have the digital platforms which are distributing the music for the different artists. So that was a brick and mortar music, yes, distributors. So we shall see who are the brick and mortar distributors as we go with the show. So, but digital music distribution has taken the center stage. Digital surpassed sales of physical mediums for the first time in 2015. So since the year 2015, that's when the digital music distribution platform started to really make a lot of money, like whereby the people used to engage. Even the founders actually, you know, the musicians started to engage so much into the music distribution, but via digital sales. That was 2015 when the hype came too much. Okay, an artist, as an artist, digital distribution has taken the center stage. Digital surpassed sales of physical mediums for the first time. That was since 2015. We've seen that. So as an artist, distribution has become a must. Yes, a must in order to reach all your potential fans. Smart distribution grows your visibility. It gets your music into many ears as possible, and it helps you get paid for your music. So speaking about digital distribution, right now it's a necessity. It's like the only option. And you know, this topic really cuts across. This is not an international story. It cuts across Uganda, mainly because the reason why I'm doing this is for the artists in Uganda, because digital is something that is just starting to take a trend currently, because we need to adjust a little bit where the world has gone, because I'm not a prophet of doom, but it's like it might be hard for the music to get back to where it was, where we have that freedom. Yes, however much the concerts could be opened, which is okay, but still there will be restrictions concerning numbers to come to the concerts, because we just don't know what's coming at the end of the day. So here is everything you need to know about the digital distribution and how to do it right. Today I'm just giving a background, but at some point I'll talk about deeper stuff like how to monetize your account. But now I'm just trying to give you just a background of what I'm trying to talk about concerning the music distribution for an artist right there. So how digital music distribution works right now, how does it work? But before we go to how it works, let us see how it was before. Traditionally, distributors got records into stores and labels, got people to buy them. Along the way, each of these middlemen took a percentage of revenue. You know, back in the days, I remember there was this thing of there, you remember those big CDs which used to really look really so big, and they could pin them into the stores. That's how they used to distribute music back in the days. Like some middlemen could come to the music store, they purchase like albums, because people used to release albums because it's much more it makes much more sense for somebody to buy at least a CD when they know they're going to have like about 10 tracks onto the CD. So the middlemen could go to the music stores, they get those CDs, then they go distribute them, and of course for every percentage, for every sale they would make, there was a percentage they could earn from that music. So you can see that the music sector used to employ those middlemen, but right now, since it's now digital, it's no longer there right now, so it's strictly digital. But I was just trying to give you a brief background of how it was back in the days when the music used to be distributed physical, manual, what I can call manual distribution. More of the report of this report says, but the role of the distributors and record labels has changed dramatically. Not to mention the changes the internet has brought in the way people consume music. People spend more time online and less money on physical music. So like they spend, like it's going to be very hard for someone to go and buy a CD, apart from the movies, you know, because streaming is not yet so much into Uganda concerning movies. But the music, trust me, most of the people, and it's very easy to get music online these days. People get it for free, yes. So that's why if you say you're still going to, if you want to make money from your music as a musician out there, and you want to stick to the traditional ways of trying to do things, trust me, it might be a little bit hard for you to succeed in this generation. So just get a way to get yourself established on a digital platform. This is a dedication strictly to Ugandan musicians out there. So people spend more time online and less money on physical music. Plus, the resources and energy of physical distributors are often focused on top-selling records only. Smaller bands who sign to them get tapped into exclusive agreements that end up hindering their success. As we can see, the musicians that are really can benefit from the physical way distribution of music. There are these musicians that are already having big names. But if you want to make money from the music and you're an upcoming artist, because I'm trying to look at this perspective of the upcoming artist, it might be really hard for you to get money if you say you're going to use physical ways of distributing your music. And when I talk about physical ways, I'm trying to talk about CDs, putting music on CDs. It's going to be a little bit hard for you. And even the distributors, the people that are coming to distribute those CDs, they really feel like they're not going to be earning some commission off your music, because no one knows your music at the end of the day. So you find that it's a little bit much more tricky for you to say that you're going to only rely onto the physical, and more so if you're an upcoming artist. For already an established artist, it's okay. They can do the physical way and still do the digital. But for the upcoming artist, I would encourage digital. So what is music distribution? We are still defining music distribution. Music distribution is how music gets delivered to the listener. Yes, how music gets delivered to a listener. There are quite so many. Even radio is one of the ways the music is distributed. But just that with the radios, of course, you don't get some money. It's free. They just play it for free. So talking about music, like delivering the music to the listener, traditionally distributors used to enter agreements with record labels to sell to stores. Like we've said, the record labels used to get into agreements with the traditional music deliverers. You know, currently we have digital music distributors, but we used to have physical music distributors. They used to, you know, like a record label makes an album of an artist and it gets into a contract with a distributor, a person that is going to distribute that music with an agreement. Should that song go to another distributor, that's breach of an agreement. For example, as you can see, if imagine Amazon, you say that Amazon is going to be distributing your album, so Amazon has access to that catalog. According to the agreement, maybe if Amazon can say I'm the only one supposed to distribute. So if I make a mistake as a record label and take it to another record, let me say Tidal, breach of contract, yes. Wow. Formality. We always talk about doing formal businesses. It's really so interesting. Okay. Traditional distributors used to enter agreements with record labels. However, digital distribution changed all that by cutting out the middleman. So that was just the disadvantage that came along the way when music started to go digital. As we know, whenever there is a development that comes our way, there are of course the people that get affected, but that's revolution. Things change and some benefit from the change, others cry from the change. So Middlemen got totally eliminated, yes, of allowing artists to distribute music directly online to online stores while keeping 100% of their royalties. Because back in the days, the middlemen, of course, used to get some money. I sell the CD for you, I get some money from me as a middleman, but then maybe a certain money that remains goes to the artist. But right now with the digital platforms, artists can actually distribute their music straight to the online platform, and when they get the money is theirs. You know, and I'm trying to talk about an artist probably who has no record label and they are just independent on their own. So that's how they do it. Royalties, when I talk about royalties, I'm trying to mean the, what you deserve as an artist, what you deserve to earn from your music. I call that royalties. Okay, how digital, now we're going to see how digital music distribution works today. The goal of digital distribution is to get your music on iTunes. Yes, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and other streaming platforms and digital music stores. So as an upcoming artist, it's very important that you consider this aspect of making sure that actually your music is onto the different music streaming platforms, which is going to enable you earn a wide revenue. Okay, we are still going on here. It's really so interesting. Hope you're following as an artist, and I hope you're taking down the notes, because trust me, by the end of this, at least you're going to have a glimpse on what it means to distribute music digitally. So digital record shop, once you get your music in them, people can stream, download, or buy music. In exchange, you receive royalties depending on where your music was listened to. So this is how the digital works. When people download your music, when they stream your music, when you, like for example, if you monetized your Amazon account, Spotify account, the people, they download your music, they stream your music, you get the money. Then at the end of the day, that money you get actually will depend on where you put your music. So different streaming platforms have different offers. Yes, I'll be talking about that sometime. Maybe today, in case I still have some more time, because this is quite a wide topic. Maybe it could be another day. It matters what platform you put your music. Not every platform is going to pay you the same, because the platform is going to pay you according to the users that use that platform. If the platform has quite many subscribers, chances are high that you may have little money. Yes, it's funny, that's how it works in the digital. But when a platform has the least users, subscribers, it tends to pay much more money. Yes. So just like traditional record stores, digital music stores receive music from digital distribution companies, but instead of shipping boxes every week, digital distributors deliver digital music to major music stores mentioned above. Yes, so the distributors just take the music to the different stores. And as you can see right there, SoundCloud is one of those platforms where you, as an artist in Uganda, you can put your music and you're able to reach to thousands of fans across the globe, not only in Uganda, but the world at large, Africa at large. And guess what? When you have the bigger markets, it's going to help you earn quite an amount of money, an amount of revenue right there. Yes, so what used to take 2 weeks or months of shipping and manufacturing, not to mention a lot of upfront costs, is now as simple and fast as a couple of clicks. Yes, with the digital, everything is now simple. Reverb Nation is one of the the digital platforms you can put your music on. Digital, you just go, you put your song right there. You choose whether people should buy the song or they should stream it for free. In most cases, when an artist is doing something for the first time, they normally don't charge money. They normally just put something like for free, like a demo. You know, you can give maybe a demo. You can always give it out for free. But when you have invested music and you want to put it on your Reverb Nation, yes, there is that option when you open the website that is going to help you actually to get. It's going to enable you monetize your Reverb Nation account, and you'll be able to get money from the different people that stream or download your song. Remember, you pay per download. Every download that comes, you get some money with your music. So we are still talking about music distribution strategies. Yes. So the best music distribution companies, let's take a look at the best music distribution companies. So though some of them might be a little bit complicated, I may not get to them, but I'll try to get to familiarize with you with the ones you're actually well aware of. There are tons of music distribution services out there. Keeping 100% of your royalties is key. Educate yourself as an artist on all their fees and what you're getting into before you decide. So you need to understand, because before you go into, or like you log on onto any account that, like, whereby you want to open up an account, there are fees. Yes, there are fees, because definitely these people are going to be making for you money. So definitely you have to give them some money also. It's like you're paying rent. Yes, and you have to renew it every month, depending on the package you want to go for. Some are annual, some are quarterly, some are monthly. So there are some fees you have to pay. So make sure as an artist, before you get into, like, before you choose any music distributor, make sure you are aware and you have the knowledge about the fees that you need, how much money you need to register yourself onto that platform, and you start to get yourself some good money right there. Some say they don't take a cut, but there are hidden fees in some cases. Do your research. Yes, you do your research before you get it to, and you go to the internet and get some more music distribution strategies and more other companies. There are quite very thousands of the companies out there. I cannot even count them. When I start to mention them, I can't complete them right now. Very many. But you choose. Have a choice, definitely. Of course, you can't choose all of them. You're going to choose like 3, 4. But even when you're choosing, I would advise you, if you want to make more money, make sure you at least on more than at least 3 platforms, at least. Yes. Let your song be on like at least 3 platforms, because there are some people who may want to access your song, but they cannot access the platform you choose. For example, if you choose Amazon, I'm just giving an example. Some people can't access Amazon, and it's hard for them to access Amazon. Yes. And what they're going to do, maybe Apple is easy for them. So it's very important, as a Ugandan musician out there, it's very important to at least have a digital platform, more than 3, to put your music. Trust me, our musicians won't hustle anymore. Let's take this, just give it a try, dare to try it. Let me mention a musician. I didn't want to mention him, but I just want to show you that it's real. Apas. Apas is the only musician in Uganda that I know that has a well-established digital platform. But how did he do it? It was by choice. That even during the COVID-19, when the artists were crying that they don't have the money, Apas didn't cry concerning money, and up to now he's still earning his money through his digital distributors. So as a Ugandan artist, it's very important. I really urge you. I don't know why. I just feel that we need to get there. We need to get there. Yes, it's not hard. So some of the distributors we have here, there is Lander, L-A-N-D, Land, then Ara. Yeah, these others, maybe I'm going to talk about Reverb Nation. Yes, Reverb Nation, then TuneCo, iMusician. So the others might be a little bit tricky, but I'm just trying to look at the standards of Uganda. At least Reverb Nation, SoundCloud can be a little bit friendly, and then Lander. That Lander I mentioned, it's more of a mastering. If you want to master your music, remember when you produce a song in studio, it's never the end. It's never the end. There is what we call mastering. Yes, mastering. So Lander is a very good app. So let's look at the benefits of digital distribution, like how much money. Why should you choose digital distribution over physical distribution of your music? Digital music sells the best and will continue to rise. The revenues of the music industry make it clear. Digital is the way to go here. Yes. Digital is the way to go. Trust me, it's the way to go. According to the research here, like concerning global revenues of the industry, according to the reports here, they show us that 50% of the artist's earnings actually comes from digital revenues. That's 50%. Then 34% from physical sales. Yes, 34%. That's CDs, cassette tapes. Then 14% from performance rights. And that's radio shows, etc. Like if your song features on a radio commercial, yes. Then 2% from synchronization revenues, movies and things. Like for example here, when they make your song a soundtrack of a movie, you earn some money. But you can see still the reports take us back to 50%, like digital revenues take the lion's share, 50%. So that's why it's very, very important for an artist to really consider digital distribution if you really want to make much more money. To be strategic, make your music available where your fans actually hang out online. You'll have more chance to reaching them. Yes, like I told you, always make sure you are listed on more than maybe two digital digital platforms. Yes, because that's going to help you make some good money. Like some people may not be able to access your platform. Like I said, an example, you chose Amazon, but some people can't really access Amazon, and perhaps they are not fans of Amazon. So that means you're eliminating them out of the circle to reach out to your music. So it's very important. Just give it a try. You'll tell me. There is a word that says you'll thank me later as an artist. But definitely, I'm not trying to say it's a straightforward game, that you're just going to put your music there and you're going to be earning money. It takes a discipline, hard work, and constant promotion. You have to be proud of what you do. You have to be proud. Talk about your platforms. Talk about where people can access your music. People need just to be convince the people to buy your music. Have that charisma, have that attractiveness, and that takes a certain discipline and hard work. It's not that because at the end of the day, I don't want you to go back and try it out and you say digital, but now I've tried it, but it's not selling out. Of course, there are ways how it works, and besides that, sometime, perhaps I'll come and talk about how, yes, you've opened up your account, but how can you reach out to thousands of fans? Remember, every Friday we are learning how to make money from the music. Yes, and then talking about still the digital distribution platforms. Okay, now you're ready. So you've mixed and mastered your track, your album, and art is ready to go. You're excited to get it out of there. So you're going to distribute it to a music platform. Okay, now let's talk about the music distribution plans. As we are winding up the show, yes, for the interest of time, I really have quite a lot to speak about, but for the interest of time, I'll stop here. Maybe next Friday, we shall start from here as we walk this journey together. As Smart24 TV, being the only business channel in the land, we look at all sectors into the business, and we saw that the music industry has really affected, and that's why we come up with these sessions to inform you, to teach you, most importantly, to get something at least, to get inspired as you watch, as you go out there as a musician and try to explore. You get out of the comfort zone and you explore your potential in music sales. You'll be surprised by how much money you can make when you go out there and you take the lead. This distribution plans start at just $20 per year, or you can permanently put up a single track for $9. You keep 100% of copyright, so you'll always keep full ownership of anything you put online that's the landed distribution. So that's $20 per year. That's when you're subscribing. Yes, so if you're opening up, so $20, that's a full year. Imagine, I think that's really a fair deal. $20, that's about 100,000 a year. So you're subscribing, so it's very important. And remember, any business, definitely there is an investment. If you want to earn something from the music, you have to put in some money. Yes, for the interest of time, I'm going to end here for today. But next Friday, we shall continue with this very topic, as we shall be moving together in this journey of how to make money with your music. And I've been Barije Andrew, at Barije Andrew Twitter, Barije Andrew Facebook. As we follow me right there on those platforms as we keep the conversation flowing. Sonko is returning back with the sports business. Keep it SMB.